Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. What do we, obviously this is a Picasso, huh?
It is, yes, it is. It's a Picasso Les Celestine.
What? La
Celestine.
La Celestine.
La Celestine.
You know, if you say those things, you gotta say them slow, because
Okay.
I'm slow. Yeah, it's a Picasso. God, he did some creepy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was just bizarro. He really, really was. You know, he actually tried to start off doing like traditional art.
Yeah.
And everyone told him he sucked, okay? And then he sort of came up with his own style. No one had really been doing that before. God, he made tons of money, but I know he blew most of his money. He was a lush, and he lived into his 90s. He had like a gazillion wives. He did have to make a lot of art to pay for all that.
Yeah.
There's great stories about him, too. There's stories about him how he would go into a bar, drink all day long, and then say, you got a piece of paper? He'd draw a little something on it, sign his name at the bottom, and say, here's my bar bill.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
No, but they didn't have a problem doing it because it was still a hand-drawn original from Picasso. I mean,
Right.
It wasn't a masterpiece or anything like that.
Right.
But they still could get a few $100 for it back in the 50s.
Right.
Picasso is one of the most famous artists ever to live. He dabbled in a lot of different styles and is responsible for creating some of them. And because of that, some of his works can be worth a literal fortune. So you want to sell it?
Yes, yes, I do.
How much you want for it?
Well, it was purchased for $9. So does 6,000?
His stuff is so all over the place. I really don't get it because you will take one Picasso etching right here and one right here, and one is worth 10 times as much as the other, and I have no idea why. And to me, it looks legit, but there's a chance that it could be fake. And
Right.
are you busy right now?
Actually, no.
Okay, do you mind if we bring it up to my buddy's art gallery? He'll take a look at it, he'll give us a price, then I can figure out what I can pay you.
Yeah, not at all.
Give me a second so I can grab my keys. You can follow me up to the form shops.
Sounds good. All right. We're gonna head over to the appraiser, and I'm really looking forward to making some money today.
Moving up in the world. This place is nice.
I'm president of Art Encounter. I appraise all manner of fine art. We also have a retail gallery where we sell anything from contemporary artists to old masters. A lot of times what he would do in these pieces is he would put himself in his scene. He'd be, you know, this fancy-dressed musketeer character observing what was happening. And a lot of the historians at the time were saying, well, it was him kind of looking back on his career and his life. And it's a nice piece, absolutely. Now, Rick, I know you wouldn't be down here if this was a slam dunk, so.
Okay, first off, is it real? He's got no paperwork with it.
No paperwork, okay.
And the other thing is, if it's real, what's it worth?
Okay, gotcha. Let me take a closer look at it here real quick. Now, what I'm looking for is the plate marks. You would have the same plate marks you'd see on like an etching or an engraving.
Right.
You can see the plate marks right where the image is. So you can see the indentations there that the copper plate would have made into the paper as it drove into the support. So
good.
So that's good. So it's definitely an engraving. I've seen this particular image before, and this looks spot on. So based on the particulars of the piece and from what I've read on the history and how the cruise lines got the particulars of this work, I think it's a legitimate piece.
That's good.
Okay.
So.
All right, now the big question. Is it worth $5, $5,000? Because it's a Picasso.
I know one thing that this doesn't have would be a signature.
Right.
I know that Picasso did sign a lot of these etchings from the 347 series. Plus, it's a late period etching. So from a value standpoint in a gallery setting for this piece, you're looking somewhere in the $2,000 to $3,000 range.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think his family paid $9,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
9,000. When was this?
2006.
Okay, yeah, the height of the boom. That's when art was just selling like hotcakes.
I hate to break it to you. I mean, I'm a buyer at $1,500, and that's like max.
Okay, would you possibly do 3?
No, because I would lose money at that.
God, man.
I mean, if I can sell it for $2,000 to $3,000 in my store,
Right.
all I'm going to pay you is $1,500.
Right, right. Okay, 1,500.
Okay, cool, man.
All right.
Grab it, bring it back to the shop. We'll do a little paperwork, and I'll pay you.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, thanks, Brett.
Cool, Rick.
Thanks,
Hey,
Brett.
good to see you. Always a pleasure.
Good seeing you.
All right,
Yeah.
nice to see
Right
you.
on. I felt that it was worth letting go for 1,500. I could have hung on to it for a few more years, but quite honestly, in my opinion, I don't really think it's going to get any better economy-wise within the next maybe 5. Hopefully I'm wrong.